Welcome, Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for April to May 2023. I have a few Oracle decks here, Messages of Love, Fortunes Oracle, Zodiac Oracle, Universal Golden for the read, all upright, and then clarifiers upright and reversals with the Rider-Waite Mini. So Aquarius, the question this month is, what is new for you this spring? What is new for this year? What is changing about your life this year? I've already pre-shuffled the cards and cleared them. Just going to shuffle a little bit more. Okay. There's a lot of Aquarius energy going on in Capricorn's read, and Capricorn's read took a bit out of me. It was very long. A lot of stuff came up. Nothing like extremely negative or anything. It was just a lot of messages coming up. So Aquarius, do you have Aquarius? Do you have any Capricorn in your chart? Are you dealing with any Capricorns? And what is your message, Aquarius? It's 3:55 on the clock right now. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing, and acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Well, that looks very clear. The bottom of the deck is retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Okay. So second chance, patience, and acceptance will get you where you're going. And then from the Fortune Oracle for Aquarius, April to May 2023. For Aquarius. Aquarius, that came right up. Oh, I have it upside down though. Fire, the number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, high vibration, and fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present moment. There's one more card that wants to come out. Number 5 is celebrations. You're ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. And there's a lot of fire in both of those cards. They might have come up for somebody else together as well. Okay, so fire and celebrations. So it could be a lot of partying, you know, be careful of the fire. Destined, high vibration, and a lot of change. Let go of the upheaval. You're ready to bring something new into your life, perhaps a gift, but you might need to pull the fire energy back. The bottom of the deck is the World, so be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. 36 is the 10 of Wands, the end of a passionate cycle, right? The weight of the world, and time to lay down your burdens, so to speak, right? Because you have an ending of a cycle, which means new beginnings, and fire and celebrations, and second chances. Now, this is the elements, the planets, and the 12 signs, and which energies are most significant for you at this time. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius. So 3:55, by the way. I didn't say anything. The time, the 3 is the Empress, 55 is the Ace of Swords, the Truth. And these two cards just dropped out for you, Leo and Mars. So some Scorpio energy there. And they're both fixed. 17 is the Star, which is also fixed. And 5 is Taurus, which is also fixed. So you just got all 4 fixed signs right here. So are you being very stubborn and fixed right now? Because what's coming up after the 4 fixed signs is Neptune, which is totally not that, right? It's the 21. We have Pisces energy here. On the bottom of the deck is Earth. So you've been dealing with Earth energies or feeling grounded. The 26 is the Page of Wands, perhaps a new inspiration or frustrating energies, or perhaps a child with their energies all over the place you've been dealing with. Again, Earth and fire, perhaps trying to douse the fire. There's definitely, you know, the World for me is Pisces too. And you have fire and Pisces here, fire and earth. So again, all these like water and earth energies trying to douse the fires a bit. And then Neptune comes in, right, to create some steam across the board here. So all the fixed signs and the Neptune dreaminess and illusions with Pisces, right, having one foot in this world and one in the next. So going from the fire to the water, creating some steam in between. All right, so that's that. Yeah, 4 fixed signs. Wow, guys. Aquarius. So second chances and patience. Oh, a flame just went out. And we're just getting the Marilyn Monroe reference. Her flame burned out too soon. All right, getting burned with all that fire. Aquarius, April to May 2023. Aquarius, a sign of Aquarius. April to May 2023. What is new this spring? What is new coming into your life here? Aquarius. That's 4 o'clock on the dot. That's the Emperor, or stability, and a lot of source energy backing it up. The first card out for you is the 4 of Swords. Perhaps taking a break, a rest. Again, guarding your sacred sexual energy here, or your creativity, or your legs. Just could be a break, or meditating, resting, sleeping, laying something to rest. What you are being challenged by is the Page of Cups. So it could be a child, this could be puppy love, a message, a pet, very innocent, pure energy. And are they using that in a positive way, or are they being in their negative aspect of that? So we'll see that when we start clarifying everything. The foundation is the 6 of Wands. The journeyman, bringing in the good news at the end of the war, a great reputation, good news, or is it a bad reputation? And someone who's needy for attention. But this is someone who would ultimately be leading the way, right? Everybody's watching them, getting a lot of attention in that respect. And the recent past here is the 6 of Swords, of the Hermit here, trying to find peace. So we'll find out about that too. And again, getting some rest, or taking a break on vacation, or going back to resolve something. Crowning for you, Aquarius, is the King of Swords, which could be you. And were you hermiting for a bit? Were you being the hermit? So he's got a lot of power there between his legs. So again, it could be someone who's not having sex right here, who may be very frustrated or doing it on purpose to channel that energy elsewhere. That's been coming up as a common theme this week. What's coming up soon for you is the 3 of Cups, which is coming together with friends, family, socializing, joy in general. Or is that getting together with the girls specifically? Or is there a third party here involved? And that could be dating coming up here too. You see yourself as the Knight of Cups, the lover. And perhaps the challenge is a lovette. So it might be a date. And what's around you, or how others might see you, is the King of Wands, the man of passion, with a little lizard on your platform, perhaps taking on an intern or bringing a child into work. Or do you see them as running interference for them? And this one could be offering love to the King of Wands while he's totally distracted down here looking at something else. The block here for you, Aquarius, is the 9 of Swords. And, this is, for me, one of the worst cards in the deck, because it indicates that the worst isn't over yet and you're struggling, you're either stressed or not sleeping, or literally suffering in silence. This could be purging, not knowing what to do. And again, there's this reference to being in bed here and here. I mean, you could have been on leave or on a rest period here after a procedure or something. And we'll see what's in the underlying energy. But we have second chances here, so it may be after a separation or a period of rest. And at the end here, we have the Five of Wands, which is, you know, perhaps your worst fears or the enemy or your own worst enemy, or facing your fears, or after the war. All right, the King of Swords facing the enemy, facing themselves, facing their own fears, facing being taken down, or someone who's just laughing at them, or learning to laugh at yourself. So what's connecting the bridge to what's hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Queen of Pentacles, which in Capricorn's read was over here and was probably Capricorn energy. But the Queen of Pentacles could be any earth sign, so it could be Capricorn or Virgo or Taurus. As I had trouble swallowing just that moment when I said Taurus. And then we have what's hanging in limbo for you. And the Queen of Pentacles, you know, she's usually, if she's upright, she's very well grounded. She's well rounded. She takes a lot of responsibility. She's already been through the other elements, so she's learned all those lessons already. And very down to earth, very practical. And, you know, they tend to be great moms. So what's hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Lovers. And that could be Gemini as well, and twins. So here we have Gabriel in a divine partnership here. And the Sun. You know, that could be a reference to, maybe it's supposed to be Jesus in the picture, but I always get Gabriel from that angel there. But there could be reference to Gabriel and the Sun as the messengers of the divine lovers come in here. And we may pull a few cards at the end to end the story for you. But let's look at the underlying energy now here. Okay. So the bottom of the deck here, we have the High Priestess. It could be Pisces or Virgo, sometimes Aquarius as well. So we'll go back to here. So the two lovers out in the cold. And again, we're talking about second chances. So maybe you had a fight with a lover or a child or the hospital administration, right? Going in for well visits or an injury or just in exile or homeless, feeling left out in the cold. So who are these two? And then we have the Two of Cups, right? So the lovers out in the cold and perhaps working together as well. You know, this could be two leaving work really late at night or in the winter. Maybe there's multiple offices. One has snow and the other does not. And maybe wanting to work in this location and not that location so much. Or some kind of honoring that's going on right here with this. Or specializing, creating, co-creating here with the Queen of Swords, who may be speaking her truth or getting up in front of people. She could be a psychic energy, bringing in that, that High Priestess energy. And then we have the World, Pisces, someone authentic to themselves, marching to the beat of their own drum. They could be swimming in a pool or around the neighborhood or the world. And again, people trying to get to them, but they have natural borders here. Perhaps their own reflection. And then there's that Pisces energy again with the High Priestess. So let's see here. And we have Cancer right under that card too. So this could be a trip, travel, ascension, but also could be a Cancer energy after settling out, perhaps taking to the road. Taking the show on the road. And again, if I'm talking about two different offices, maybe you are taking the show on the road, or maybe you're no longer going to do that anymore, you know, trying to go back and forth between multiple offices. Okay, so here is your underlying energy. There's a lot of feminine energy popping up, but masculine energy, it looks like they're being more creative. And it looks like the feminine energy is more subdued here. Like they're supposed to dress a certain way. You know, this could be a certain culture. Or being somebody's muse. Definitely Pisces and Aquarius energies there. This could be two women in a relationship as well, whether it's romantic or not. Remember, there's Cancer there too. So Cancer, Pisces, and Aquarius, perhaps. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Finding peace away, hermiting in the past. And being at rest or on break, perhaps from a relationship, in separation or stressed out, purging, not sleeping well. Maybe knowing that you have to come together and make a decision, challenged by the Page of Cups, a child, a pet, a loving message. Maybe someone sending a loving message to try to pressure you along. And the King of Swords over there. Again, needing to face their worst fears. Perhaps with the Queen of Pentacles. And that could be a lover over here, or someone of great affection, or this could be a Gemini energy with Earth. And you're coming up with water energy here, or that could be somebody else in your energy. And then the King of Wands. So we have Cups, Wands, and Swords court cards here, so you can have any of those signs. And we have Earth too. So you have really, this has been coming up constantly as well. You have all 4 signs in your read here as far as court cards. So it could literally be any sign. You know, any fire sign, water sign. She could be any earth sign. He could be any air sign. Aquarius. And you have Gemini. That's it. And then Pisces and you, or Gemini, and the underlying energies. Again, this could be Virgo or Aquarius as well. Why is the High Priestess in your underlying energy? The Ace of Swords. Perhaps a split, a lie, a divide, a need to cut to the chase or to get to the truth of the matter regarding an offer of passion, an offer of a new project or growth, creativity, right? Demanding the truth about an energetic exchange or about love that's draining. This could be vampiring energy as well, or just draining children, Leo, egos. And there's the Knight of Cups reverse, which is coming up as your energy. So it could be a child who's a Knight of Cups who may be draining. And that could be someone in your energy. Or this is you. There could be jealousy, rejection, schmoozing to get their way. Again, draining, getting burned. Or kids' energy all over the place. Kids, pets, Leos, egos. And Leo's your other access point. So again, trying to cut to the chase in a lot of back and forth. That could be, and again, this lot of back and forth could be between offices and children or pets, like I said. And the Six of Swords is coming up with the Page of Wands reversed and the King of Pentacles, who's uncomfortable dealing with emotions. So this could be a child with their energy all over the place, like is here. It could be somebody with Leo in their chart, or it could be a Leo child who's jealous or feeling rejected, or just fire. And here's the King of Pentacles, who's very responsible. He takes care of a lot of people. He's very well grounded as well. He may be very wealthy, but he's not comfortable dealing with emotions here. And he could be him as a Virgo energy with the Hermit, who left to find some peace here regarding some very uncomfortable emotions that he needs to deal with, or he's thinking about walking away from something he's put a lot into. And again, we have the Hermit and the High Priestess right here, which both can be Virgo energies. So Virgo could be here too, even though the actual Hermit card's not here. Or and sometimes the Magician for me is the Virgo as well. So The Chariot's coming up as well. So the King of Pentacles here may be very uncomfortable driving or traveling or with Ascension. They could be uncomfortable traveling with the dogs or uncomfortable with a Cancer energy here. So we have the Six of Wands and the underlying, or the foundation there. Six of Wands for Aquarius. And for me, Judgment is Aquarius. So this for me is someone holding back an announcement, holding their tongue, or choked, choked on their words or on their promise. This could be someone who needs to swallow their pride or made a bad decision, a poor judgment, or no decision at all, right? Holding back on making an announcement until they receive some love. All right, so not bringing in the good news until they get the love in that they want. Somebody may be reaping rewards and offering love, taking some time off, again, hermiting a bit here. And there's the King of Wands reversed again, who's right here. So he's coming up reversed. So he may be taking some time off because he's exhausted. And perhaps offering love or new love to renew a relationship there, a second chance, perhaps to Aquarius, who's reversed right there. And we'll see about the good news here, which may be good news to you. But there may be some rejection or jealousy still here. And there's definitely lover energy here. We have the King of Wands reversed as lovers with the Queen of Wands upright, who may be pissed off. Okay. So the Four of Swords, is the middle of your read. So hanging out, being wise, seeing new perspectives, being still, protecting your creativity or sexuality here, rest, challenged by a loving message coming in and not wanting to be disturbed right now, or a child who wants your attention, or a pet that wants your attention, and needing to get some rest, or you're meditating and you don't want to be disturbed. Hanging out in a connection here, or with a connection, who may be losing their patience. This also could be Pisces or Capricorn upright, and then somebody here with Sag in their chart, or the fallen angel. And again, the King of Wands could be losing their temper with the Page of Cups. It could be a Pisces energy, not wanting to share right now. And this love relationship second chance could be with a child in this reading here. There could be more than one child even. The challenge being the Page of Cups. And then we have the Seven of Cups upright. So this could be a child who only sees loving things, right? They see love in everything. They could be seeing synchronicities. They could have lots of choices. Maybe they're having a hard time choosing something and they want your help. This can be just heaven in their eyes, right? They're always happy. And that could be a pet as well. They're maybe dealing with being alternative or in a divorce, right? Being outside the box. This could be a break in a contract as well. This could be a parting gift as well. Like you get certain gifts at certain amount of years that you've worked somewhere. That could be something that you have to pick which gift you want before you leave. And again, this could be a broken contract, leaving a religion, or just being alternative. This also could be somebody with Taurus in their chart. And being released. And again, there's definitely some kind of, ending here, either from a workplace or a religion, establishment, or the old way of doing things, being released from that. No more anxiety about how to choose or what to choose. Being allowed to see what they see, right? Maybe in their religion, they don't believe in psychic abilities. Maybe there's a child who has psychic visions, but they were told to shut up before because of their religion. So this may be someone who's leaving something, leaving a school, leaving a religion, leaving a marriage, leaving a job, whatever it is. And there's because of some kind of injustice or something that's just not fair. Taurus and Libra, or injustice and lack of guidance, lack of commitment. And then we have the King of Swords crowning in the present position. King of Swords. King of Swords. All right, so he may have taken a fall or fallen from grace or lacking faith here. He could have Aries in his chart. Finding peace or sending, right, the kids away or the mother and kids away to get some peace after a fall or to recover until they're able to get back on their feet. And maybe because they were recovering, they couldn't have sex, and now they're like supercharged and refreshed and ready to make an offer. And again, the Knight of Pentacles could be Taurus too, but it also could be any earthy sign, Virgo, Capricorn. So the Knight of Pentacles is coming into this Seven of Swords, which is maybe they don't even know they're going to bump into this person who's trying to catch them to make an offer or to help them with something. Maybe they're trying to bring something out of the building and they come in to help them carry things. But this is something at night. This could be paying someone to spy on someone, or a PI, or to see what someone's up to, right? What are they all howling about? What are the three of these? This triangle over here. And this could be a coven in, worst case scenario. This could be someone who's scared of the night, right? Scared of the dark. And like running away from the dogs and just bumping into the Knight of Pentacles who just happened to be there to help. And were they just happened to be there, or were they there on purpose? And then we have the Queen of Cups on the other side of that. So it could be a Cancer Queen of Cups, or just at night, or some kind of romance here. Right? She may have stolen their heart, or vice versa. Or are you, King of Swords, a middleman here? Right? Trying to collect information on the Queen of Cups for the Knight of Pentacles, who's paying a little bit, not a lot of money. Or offering to work or pay for something if, you get this out of there, or if you get some of the information for them. And that could be a dog that gets out of the yard as well at night, and someone who then finds them and brings them back. The Three of Cups. All right, and are you, King of Swords, if you're Aquarius, are you a go-between for the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups? And trying to bring somebody together, or trying to block them from coming together. The Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Okay, so somebody trying to heal. Maybe someone has heart issues and they're trying to heal from that. And again, recovery period. Or this can be healing a broken heart, having to forgive someone or apologize to someone. And again, stressed about having to come together. And again, having to let go of someone's ego there, with the Judgment card over here reversed. And that's coming up with the King of Wands reversed as well. Okay. So recovering at home, or the need to find forgiveness, or coming home finally perhaps from the hospital and everyone's waiting for you to celebrate, or a homecoming, or coming back to work. Perhaps an unhappy family, or this could be a going away party. Maybe someone's retiring and they're having a big celebration. Or just the family who is unhappy without you. Or an emotional cycle here that's finally over. And we're going from 10 cups to 3 cups. And there may be someone settling out and moving on. Or received some kind of settlement and is bringing in the good news. So you as the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is reversed over here. So definitely could be Pisces energy there. And Pisces could be the challenge for you. Knight of Cups. Why is Aquarius Knight of Cups? And there's the Six of Cups. So this could be a best friend, your children, a sibling, someone from childhood. There's a very loving spiritual or past life connection there. And perhaps no longer wanting to be alone, finding emotional sovereignty and happiness with oneself, and then no longer wanting to be alone or dissatisfied with self. There could be some arrogance there, but this is a very loving card. Or unhappy without them, so happy that they're home. And then here we have the Four of Cups reversed, wanting to start over. So here was dumping 9 cups, but here is only dumping 4. So this may be leaving part of the family, but not all of the family. They may be like dumping 4, but still will be in touch with the other 5 or whatever, you know, part of the family. And there's 6 cups here. So 6 cups for sure. Well, maybe 1 cup isn't for sure yet, but at least 5 cups are there, which would be left after 4 cups dumped out. So instead of dumping all 9 cups, maybe you're only going to dump 4 and start over with these. And that could be dropping emotional attachments that no longer serve, but perhaps finding part of the family that does get you or understand, that is a true soulmate. But this Knight of Cups could be you here because you're reversed. All right? Perhaps after being disillusioned, perhaps self, you know, delusions of grandeur here. And after perhaps looking at oneself or feeling rejected or feeling jealousy, you know, after perhaps the King of Wands got to bring in the good news or get to play the hero, there might be some jealousy, and that could be sibling rivalry here between you, Aquarius, and the King of Wands, as you, Aquarius, and the King of Wands. That could be sibling rivalry, right? So you got along, you were best friends as kids, and now there's maybe issues between you. And maybe worried about taking him on in a war, right? Because as the King of Wands, he may, you know, physically beat you. And he may be laughing at you, thinking, you're gonna face me, really? The King of Wands. This could be someone who's depressed or some arrogance there, the need to heal and dream again, to be the star, or is depressed about coming back to work. So someone might have taken a leave of absence or had a procedure and was away hermiting for a while and now doesn't want to come back to work, or is depressed about it anyway. You know, somebody over isolating, or maybe someone's got Alzheimer's or being diagnosed with some kind of dementia, or perhaps went to a doctor who was a quack. That's not going to be for most people, but there could be something like that. We have Virgo reversed and Aquarius reversed here. All right, somebody might be coming out about their depression at work, or their depression about the workplace, even though there's nothing wrong in itself with the workplace. And not sleeping, or awakening and coming out about it, and maybe not everyone's going to understand. Trying to rise above sleeplessness and work, and that could be chronic lack of sleep. The block here for you, you know, when you haven't slept and you have a kind little child or pup come in, you know, the King of Wands, you know, could kick them across the room if they were really in a bad place. So, you know, because when the King of Wands is reversed. So the block here is the sweetness of the Page of Cups. And is the Page of Cups actually upright, or is it a spoiled child? Or a baby crying constantly and can't get any sleep? And then the block being the Nine of Swords. You know, suffering in silence, not being able to sleep, crying, purging, headaches, whatever it is for you that keeps you awake. Or the baby. And here again, like after carrying all this weight, or the weight of the world, or working for slave wages, and then hurting oneself, dumping a load, dumping burdens, responsibilities, taking a load off here. The block is the suffering in silence here until, you know, being pushed to the limit, until some, you know, not being able to leave unless, you know, you die or you get really hurt. And then the Knight of Wands may come in and help you, right? The worry that no one's going to help you or replace you until you keel over. Okay, someone taking call, or someone always being the one to save the day. And again, she could be the slave driver, or she could be the wife, the grandmother. She could be someone who's pregnant, expecting this one, this Saggy energy, to always come to the rescue. No matter the time of day or night, you know, could be, she's upright. So I can't say it's a bad person. But she may be the boss, or she may be the mother, grandmother, that someone feels obligated to take care of. And is this someone who doesn't sleep and is constantly calling all the time? Or is this someone with Alzheimer's that maybe she's dealing with too, and they're always calling about it, and then the King of Wands has to rush in? Or perhaps a child of the King of Wands. And then the Five of Swords. And the King of Cups reversed. There's something weird about the King of Cups and the Page of Cups, both reversed in Capricorn's read that came up at the end. So we have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups could be someone who's depressed. He could have alcohol issues as well. But whatever this is going on with him, whether he's emotionally detached, it's destined to come out here. The Sphinx is schooling the golden goose over here about destitution, whether it's financial, emotional, whatever destitution, people in exile or injured, you know, going to office visits or hospitals, or nonstop for not being able to get sleep issues. And again, the inner war here. And there's Libra energy here. And there's Gemini energy here. And you, Aquarius. So this could be like any air signs could be up here. Along with this King of Cups reversed. And are you the King of Cups reversed? And this could be another air sign. That could be a Libra. So you're dealing with Libra, right? This could be a father and son energy here too. There could be fathers and two sons, or they're not related, but that definitely could be a scenario. And this King of Cups reversed, if he's this enemy energy here, and he's reversed right here, he's manipulative. He could be alcoholic or depressed. And again, he'd be happy to take on any challengers. Because he feels like he's always keeping them in check. Especially if this is sibling rivalry. It's like, you know, I've always beat you up. You can't beat me. And this could be the father of someone too, and vice versa. We do, the Queen of Cups is upright here with the King of Cups reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is present to this wounded warrior over here, right? Who's been holding on to their wounds for a long, long time, not letting them go, on their last leg and about to fall, or trip up, or drop the ball. You know, we have an earth sign, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and then there could be a Gemini here too, because then the Queen of Swords is coming out. She may be speaking her truth about standing up for themselves or somebody else standing up to them, perhaps regarding a third party or bad influences. And coming full circle here, or a Pisces energy here. A Divine Feminine, and the King of Swords. All right, so King of Swords and Queen of Swords are both upright right here. And between them could be a third party, Divine Feminine, Pisces, or the world, the world at large. And the Queen of Swords speaking her truth, and I'm losing my voice, trying to stand up for themselves, or feeling under attack, always that they're always coming against them, but they are holding their own. And again, this King of Cups reverse could be Pisces energy along with the King of Swords over here. And the King of Swords could be Libra. Because we could have a Pisces and a Libra right here. And then the Queen of Swords could be Gemini, or the King of Swords could be Gemini. This also could be attorneys, you know, for both parties, regarding a third party or third party interference or bad influences, right? People who drink or party too much or interfering, gossiping, all that kind of stuff could be coming up. A lack of joy for sure. And then what comes up after the Lovers? So the Queen of Pentacles upright, the Lovers, and then the Tower, which is the Epiphany. Tower. Twin flames. With the Lovers right here in the Tower, that could be an epiphany, a sexual exchange, or a sudden ultimatum, right? And an offer that goes with it. A payoff to the Page of Cups. See, the Page of Cups is reversed. So that could be a rejection. That could be a baby that's crying constantly. Maybe they're sick, right? That can be someone who's very shy and withdrawn, right? It's hard to pull them out of their shell. And it could be a spoiled child who feels they're entitled to whatever, or feels they're entitled to this. So suddenly a choice is given, a payoff to the Page of Cups. This also could be a payoff for if someone miscarried and there's some kind of wrongdoing on the hospital's part. That could be a payoff. Or maybe someone has to choose what they want or how they want something. But again, this could be time, money, and energy, or offering a new life to the Page of Cups reversed. And in order to get over pain and suffering of a loss, regret, the past, guilt and shame. And the Hierophant, which is reversed. You know, and this could be some kind of, abuse when somebody was young by a religious leader or some kind of leader, right? The all boys club over here who expected the others to bow down to them, because he's reversed over here. So this could be a sudden divorce, a sudden break in contract or breach, a sudden abuse being called out or revealed, and reaping the rewards, of their efforts, basically. This also could be Scorpio and Taurus energies there. And the Hierophant. Okay, that's coming up with the Five of Wands reversed. And that could be a losing battle with contracts or in a marriage, or wanting to end a fight. That could be a poor or sore loser as well. Or someone suddenly no longer fighting the divorce. And then we have the Page of Swords upright with a message, or stepping up to the plate. As the Magician, that could be definitely Gemini energy with the Page of Swords or Virgo. Okay, so there could be a message of a manifestation, stepping up to the plate. They have all the tools they need to do it, to reap the rewards of their efforts. Or they say what they mean. They mean what they say. And again, here's that depression of Aquarius energy here. Regarding the Nine of Pentacles, sovereign energy. That came up a lot in Capricorn too. And that could be a mother and their daughter. Maybe they're attached at the hip. And then an offer of love to the Empress over here. This also could be in a third-party situation, a younger woman and an older woman. Or this could be a grandmother as well as a mother. And then an independent person, or just an independent witness, perhaps. But there's some kind of depression here regarding reaping rewards or daydreaming after a divorce or breaking contract. And the Empress receiving a big offer of love from a death or from Scorpio or Dark Knight here, and then them turning to go forward to bowl right over these guys, the religious leader and the children who are now programmed by them, to find their way back to the present moment. And this is like making their way through the rubble, right, to get back to here. And this is like Kip in The English Patient, right, where he's standing on landmines because he diffuses them, right, the firefighter or the cowboy who's not afraid of that kind of stuff, right, finding their way back to a peaceful place with this offer of love. So there could be a death or transition or big transformation, an offer of love, of kindness, of compassion, in order to get back to the present. Instead of like back to the future, back to the present moment. So that could be Scorpio offering something, or again, this could be some kind of payoff for a wrongful death. This could be a payoff for abuse from their childhood. Depression. So this depression right here with the Aquarius energy is coming up as this Five of Swords. So this Five of Swords energy could be you, Aquarius, where this might be actually a Libra. So are you fighting Libra? And which one of you is the King of Wands, right? So maybe that Libra has fire energy in them and they're exhausted. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is reversed, which is either dependent, not an independent child, but a dependent one. Or this is someone making a big purchase, or someone who totally spends too much money all the time. Or powerless in the situation. And this could be some, guarding this dependent or their partner who's powerless in the situation, or two, right? Protecting their children. Are you depressed or arrogant about defending the children, even if they were wrong? And here we have that Nine of Pentacles reversed. Perhaps you feeling powerless. And this could be a secret passion here. The High Priestess reversed and the Devil reversed. So this is, this could be any kind of helper. This could be a nurse, this could be an aide, this can be a babysitter, a teacher, a nun, a religious person, a spiritual person, a psychic. But it's the secret keeper, the one who stays silent, right? When the devil raised their hand, right? The temptation of the pure one, right? Pisces or Virgo or Aquarius. And then here's Capricorn energy over here. Or it's the devil energy, which can be any sign, right? The ball and chain, the one who keeps the books, the one who states the silent partner, but who is witness to everything. This could be the witness protection program as well. But they're reversed. right? So this could be someone who fell out of their integrity and they're now in detox. Or this is too totally out of control now, right? Where the one who's usually pure fell for the devil, and then the whole situation just got out of control. The need for integrity, or maybe she's usually quiet and now she's forced to speak, to take the devil down. And powerless, perhaps, to their ways of manipulation. And the Empress. And this could be like a nurse at a hospital too, you know, in a wrongful death suit. A nurse who was, you know, someone who injected people. You know, you've heard the stories about that kind of thing. And then the Empress. The Empress being weak, needing strength and courage to deal with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So the Queen of Pentacles is coming up reversed, and she's up there. And that would be someone ungrounded or who lost money, power, and status recently. You know, that could be this Capricorn over here. This could be losing a child or a pet, or feeling weak and weakened financially. The Empress receiving love or perhaps some kind of reimbursement for whatever they lost. This is someone putting out a little bit that they have. They don't have much left, but putting out the little they have to fix up the place or to fix a situation, to fix a relationship. Okay, after a sudden event or constant drama, after a sudden death or near-death experience here, and suffering in silence, unable to sleep, perhaps keeping a secret there. The Emperor is reversed here too with the Empress. And the worst is now over. All right, so the Emperor has a lot of swords around him. Okay. A lot of suffering, or maybe he caused a lot of pain, right? This could have been someone who abused their power, or may almost died on the table in a surgery. Keeping to themselves, keeping quiet now regarding the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, community, or legacy, and either the payout or the dysfunction or the loss of a family member here, and just giving the family the silent treatment, or just trying to keep peace of mind, right, by not paying attention to what the family, business, or community is actually doing, perhaps right in front of your face. Being present. Or is that the past? No, present. So again, whether this was a death that happened already or a near-death experience here, there could be clinginess there, exhaustion. But again, this energy, whatever this death energy is, provided some kind of love or compensation or compassion for the Empress over here. Perhaps for the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Was she the Queen of Pentacles before, or did she lose a lot? She's not the Empress anymore. She became the Queen of Pentacles. Or is this a child she lost? Or weakness? Right? Her strength taken away. And again, Taurus is the North Node, and then Scorpio is the South Node here. Being present. Where else was the Empress? I don't know where she went. But I think she was upright. There could have been a loss of a father or mother or grandmother or grandfather here as well. But we have like 3 generations of earth energy here with the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and then the 9 of Pentacles reversed. And this dysfunctional family or someone who lost someone and keeping to themselves. Aquarius. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others, even if they don't agree with you. Only time will tell. Okay? So maybe you made decisions based on something other people didn't know, and maybe they don't agree with you, or those belief systems may be different, so you don't know if they're going to forgive you or not, or you don't know if you can forgive them or not. The underlying energy is my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time, and nothing is missing. So, again, you have second chances here and patience. You may not have understood a situation, or they may not have understood your situation. There may be some bad stuff that went down because secrets were held. And it's all just unfolding here. And again, it could be a sudden break in contract or divorce, or a sudden war between siblings, jealousies, you know, after a time of rest. And this is actually reversed. A time of not being able to sleep, of needing rest desperately and not being able to get it. And challenged by babies crying or whining or getting rejected or entitled children, and blocked by, you know, suffering in silence, extreme pain, constantly. The war within. Perhaps with the Queen of Pentacles reversed lover. And where is the lover's card? It's probably buried. Did we bury the lovers? And we have the 2 of Cups upright. It might be under the other cards. Oh, no, here it is. So lovers is upright. And the flame just went out. And I was just looking at the wounded warrior here, you know, who's been holding on to their wounds for a long, long time. Trying to break the patterns, drop the ball with the Queen of Pentacles. She may be the wounded warrior, right? These are lovers, people of affection. And again, perhaps sharing an energy with you, or you dealing with another 2 people who are sharing this connection, this love, this lover's connection, or this energy between them. You know, this could be alternative, but again, breaking contracts or divorce, or like a religious leader or leader who was tainted or abused children when they were young. That could be coming up. A lot of suffering and silence for the child. So whether that's your childhood or someone you know, that would depend on, you know, which one of you, because I'm sure it's both in the audience. So I hope that was helpful. I'm sorry for any pain and suffering anyone's gone through. So remember to take care of yourself. Self-care is important first. Make sure you drink enough water, get enough rest. Obviously, someone's struggling with sleep issues. And to, again, the sleep issues have to do with clearing wounds out from your, not just your physical body, but your emotional and spiritual bodies and intellectual bodies. And just remember to try to get as much rest as you can. Be patient with yourself and don't be hard on yourself. And make sure to get some joy in your life and get out there and ground yourself in nature, which will help you feel better as well. Okay, Aquarius, rise and be loved, love and rise. I'll see you guys soon. Have an amazing spring.